Hello everybody. This is an astrological forecast for Gemini for November of 2013. This also applies if you have a Gemini ascendant. So Geminis, there's a lot happening this month in your health, your work, your relationships, your finances. It's all going on. On November the 3rd, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. And it is falling in this already heavily populated 6th house, as you can see. We've got the Sun, we've got Mercury, we've got Saturn, and we've got this solar eclipse highlighting everything in the 6th house. And the 6th house is to do with your health. So there may be some adjustments you need to make with your health. Maybe you need to sort out your diet. Maybe you need to go on a new exercise program. Maybe you need to do something about getting some more good quality sleep. But this would be a very good opportunity with so much activity in this house to do some good things for your health. For the first 10 days of the month, we've got Mercury in this house as well, retrograde. So this would be a good time to study, to learn anything connected with health and healing in the body and medicine. Wonderful time for looking at that and learning at ways in which you can keep yourself and also maybe the ones you love healthy. It's also going to be affecting your work situation. There may be some adjustments to be made at work. You might find yourself looking for a new job, learning new job skills. It will be a very good time also to consider whether you want to change your career, to change the kind of work that you do. Maybe you want to change the work setting that you're working in. Maybe you'd like to work more from home. There could be more opportunities here. And with this solar eclipse lasting for up to 6 months, and it always affects, I find, the two houses, the opposite house and the house that it's happening in. Because we are very like our opposites and we're often attracted to our opposites. Gemini, your opposite is Sagittarius. Gemini, you like to do short trips and travel and here and there and social and chit-chat and communications, and a lot happens around you. Sagittarius likes to go long distance and travel and higher learning, and it's the bigger picture. Gemini is around you and Sagittarius is the bigger picture. And I'm sure you'll identify with having both of those characteristics within you. But certainly a desire, huge desire for communication. With this solar eclipse, it's going to affect your 12th house, which is everything done privately, in secret, quietly, working behind the scenes. So maybe there's some psychological work you need to do. Maybe you need to really look at whether your work is your vocation. Are you enjoying your work enough? So that, because it's certainly going to be a shake-up and some changes in the work area, and they can be really good changes because often changes are there to make things better for you, where maybe you've not been happy for a while and now things can be better. With Mercury retrograde for the first 10 days of the month, I wouldn't suggest signing any important contracts, going for important job interviews, unless, of course, you've got everything in motion before Mercury went retrograde, which was on the 21st of October. Very often during then the first 10 days of this month, things may complete for you. You may actually find that something you were applying for, you may get. So this can also be a time of completion. Mercury going direct after the 10th of the month, this would be a very, very good time if you are looking for work, to be going out looking for it, applying for it, sending out your resume. This should be a good time for it. And also with Saturn there, good time to structure your daily time. What are you spending your time on? Geminis, you're so busy, your mind is going 10 to the dozen. Are you focused enough so that you are accomplishing what you want to accomplish in your work area? It's a good question to ask yourself. First 5 days of the month, we've got Venus in your house of relationship. Lovely time for meeting somebody, for having good relationships generally with business partners, for drawing new clients to you. Brilliant time for that. On the 5th of the month, Venus moves into your 8th house, joining Pluto. And what's unusual is she's going to stay there for 4 months, until the 5th of March of 2014. And now the only reason that she's staying in your 8th house for such a long time is that next month in December she's going to be going retrograde. But more about the details on that next month. But what this is going to do for you is it's going to help you with finances. There's some help out there, Geminis. There's some help either from somebody who wants to help you. There's also a potential of a grant. You should be able to sort out a tax situation if you've had anything going on. Good time for sorting anything out with the bank, and also for getting some sponsorship. Somebody helping you maybe with a business idea. It's also a wonderful time to deepen intimacy with somebody, to go more deeply into a relationship. And also a great time for developing the spiritual side of yourself. With Pluto there as well, you could go really deeply, maybe with somebody who feels like a soulmate. You might be learning more about past lives. You might have just more of an interest in life after death. What happens to us? Where are we going? And this Venus energy will help you to connect with people who also are interested in this, if you're interested in that kind of thing. So it's either going to affect you with your finances, you may have some very positive financial experiences, but also deeper relationships. It's going to give you an opportunity to go more deeply. On the 17th of November we have a full moon in your 12th house. As I said, we always have the opposite houses affected by the moon, usually with this solar eclipse and the full moon in your 12th. This would be a good time on the 17th to have some quiet time. Very important, because you are busy, Gemini. It's important to pace yourself. It's important to meditate, to breathe. Gemini rules the lungs. Are you breathing enough? Are you taking in enough air to enable you to get more information, the more subtle messages, the quieter things that maybe aren't so obvious? This is important to tune into it with this 12th house moon. Now on the 22nd of November, the Sun moves out of your 6th house of work and into your 7th house of relationships, shining a light on your relationships, Gemini. Great time for bringing a new relationship into your life, for reigniting an old one or an existing one. Good time for anything connected with partnerships and relationships. So that should be good for you for the last week of the month. Now Mars all month in your 4th house. You're going to be busy around the home. Good time for cleaning. Wonderful time for really cleaning something out properly and sorting it and decluttering. Good time for remodeling, for doing repairs. Just really good time to put some energy into anything physical that needs doing in your home area. So there you have it, my dear Geminis. Hopefully a little bit of luck coming in with this Jupiter in your 2nd house of finance as well. Maybe a little bit extra money coming in too. So I wish you a great month. Thank you for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing. I greatly appreciate it. Bye for now.